So in this video we're just going to be analyzing. It's a continuation of the previous setups from the other videos because those setups are not yet exhausted. So yeah, so we're gonna start with EURUSD. So okay, let me remove this. Remember, I had said that I'm gonna wait for the market to come retest this trend line, this one, the black one, because it's a powerful trend line. So obviously if the market does come here, it is going to at the same time also utilize this trend line as well. So you see, I'm just waiting for the market to reach there, honestly. But let's see what's happening now. You guys can see a very strong, please excuse my nutsack-ish. You guys can see a strong zone there. So we have a very powerful zone right there. So this is a weird thing that's happening here. We have trendline liquidity, we have a zone. It's just too much, but I'm not going to ignore this trendline liquidity. It's probably there for a reason. Because I'm used to the inverse of this pattern, a rising wedge. So I'm gonna spot this fair value gap, which the market has to still come and fill. It's just a lot going on here. There's just a lot. Let's try and see what else. Is this a trend? Hey, Agnic. See, we have also trendline liquidity here. Crazy market. You know what, guys? I'll just follow at this point, I'll just wait for this market to come here. Let's see if it did something similar before, right in this trend. Nothing. So I'm just gonna wait for this market to reach there. If not, whatever that's gonna happen here, I'll just wait for a breakout. Simple, because what in the hell is happening? If it breaks out of there, I'll wait for a retest, because obviously this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend. So at this point, I'll just wait for the breakout, because I only trade breakouts, actually. You guys know. I'm going to trade breakouts. Obviously, if it breaks out, then it breaks out. Obviously, it's going to go higher, because it still has to satisfy this trendline liquidity, this one playing around here. But yeah, it's a very crazy market. It's simple, but at the same time complex. Like it's unpredictable. It's unpredictable. It's unpredictable. EURUSD. Let's look at GBPUSD, guys. EURUSD likes acting up. Okay, let's conclude here. I'll just wait for my initial setup because none of this makes sense for me. And guys, what's going to place up trade minala? It's just too much noise and too much indecision. So I'll just stick to the initial one. If it doesn't come here, that's fine. It's gonna break out. When it breaks out, I'll wait for a retest more, but definitely it's gonna retest. You see, this is a very huge trend. Let me give you a trick. A huge trend will always retest most times than never. It'll always retest. But a small trend that you can find there in the 5 minutes and stuff, once it breaks out, just take your entry. But with something that's happened we're approaching over 3 weeks now. This trend has been happening. So the breakout, obviously, it's going to have to retest. I don't know why. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll do my research actually. Why? Does the market have to retest every time on a big trend? But then on small time frames, it does not retest. But I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense why. It should. So now it's going to retest, then we do that. So, yeah. That's it for Euro USD. Let's check other pairs. Let's check GBPUSD. Okay, I haven't analyzed this instrument in a minute. So siqala phansi sonke in this video. But I'm sure we know that it moves the same way as EURUSD. It's just that GBPUSD is more serious. EURUSD plays games. That's why I like GBPUSD. That is why I like GBPUSD. You guys know the drill. We clone. Yeah, I'll just use it like this, regardless of the trendline liquidity being taken out there. That's fine, as long as it makes sense and as long as it is still respected. Nati, we're gonna respect it. Okay. This is the daily time frame, right? We're looking for daily bias and the overall movement, and to actually see what's happening. So we see what it broke out of this very strong zone. Okay, so where is it going? Let's see. It already, okay, we see it reversed here on this level. It reversed there. That's fine. So this boy, we're already done with this level. So let us spot the next one, this. So now we should be concerned about this one. If we are to look for buys, this is our TP. Let's forget about that trend line because you guys can see the inconsistency. This or this, but let's use that one. So that's what's happening. By far, we are still bullish. Nothing proves we're gonna be bearish, right? So then we move to the 4 hour. Why? Because we still need to, guys, every time frame matters. Okay, every frame matters, trust me. So now we want to see what's happening. Okay, we had an FVG there. Wow, we have a fair value gap there. If you are in my mentorship, you know, Gucci, a fair value gap when it's big. Oh my god, let me edit it. Make it blue. Oh, blue. Is this blue? We have an FVG there. Yes, middle line. Let me just save it. FVG. I don't want to make this video long, guys. Yes, so let me try and hurry up. So you see now that it is there by the 50%. We had a doji candlestick, my favorite candlestick in the world. We have a doji candlestick. After the doji happened, you guys can see the market is cooking a bullish candlestick. That means one thing: when a doji happens, it shows Uguti nobody is in control, right? Nobody is in control because there's no body on the doji candlestick. There's no body of a bullish candlestick. There's no body of a bearish candlestick. So that means the market is still taking a halt and deciding who are we giving the power to. So because it is cooking a bullish candlestick, we'll see how it closes. But let's just see what's happening on the smaller time frames, okay? But for now, we are still looking for buys. Nothing proves otherwise. So let us look for buys. We move on to, let me just go straight to the 1 hour. Excuse my network. I'm drinking water. My network is something else. Let me pause the video because it's gonna make it long. Oh woman, I'm not even human. I am only what I say I am. So let me adjust this FVG. All right. So what's actually happening here? Let's see. Let's see. Trendline liquidity. Sengiyabona nje ukuthi ngizobhoreka la. Asengiyazi nozibona nje ukuthi ne-GBP ayikho nje into eyenzayo. Ayikho ingekho nje. Boy. Bored. What's happening la? Ngiqeda nakuyincoma kanje. Let me try and clone this mhlambe. Yeah, ngibonile nje ukuthi there's no, oh my god. No, I'm not gonna consider this trend line liquidity or even this one. I won't, because I trade trend line liquidity when it happens, both sides. So mega and J, that's not it. I'm not really gonna trade it, but maybe we can say, let's throw this zone. I'm gonna make a decision based on this zone. This one. Why is it a zone? Because we have a touch there, we have a touch here, a retest there. Yeah, boy, the market retested, so shooty, it recognizes it. Your foot, it goes way back, neighbor. Let me just show you guys. Even here, you see? So I'm gonna make a decision based on this zone. So because we said we're looking for buys, I'm just gonna wait for this market to break above this, which to me would make sense, because again, we have a low here, a high, sorry, and then we have another high there. So if the market just breaks these highs, we have another one here. So if it breaks this high, this high, this high, plus the zone, I guess I'll just take the buys there, but I'll take little profits, because guys, this market, we have an order block here. No auto block, okay. We have an auto block, blah. So maybe I might take but for a currency pair, that is so little money. Maybe scalpers can eat here. But things all will happen. If it just breaks those highs, I'll take profits bit by bit. I'll take profits bit by bit. So take the profit there. If it breaks out of this order block, I trade until I can see something proper. But I don't think it's safe to aim for a big move. And then if it breaks out, if it breaks this low, because I'm going to see now, oh my god, network. If it breaks this low, this recent low, then I'll just chill and wait for a setup, because niyabona ukuthi ayikho setup for sales mas angisho niyabona ayikho setup esekela ama sales, because even the breakout is going to be small, because this is a small low. I'll wait. So can let network. So yeah, I think that's it. What else do I want to analyze? I'll see, but I've been focusing on these pairs. I think I'm going to analyze USD JPY also right now, but it's going to be a separate video. Thank you.